love how I'm using a pastel palette and I didn't even use the pastels in the palette. Way to go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be doing eyeshadow. So these two just came in the mail for me. They are from Beauty Glazed. And Beauty Glazed is actually known for creating some dupe eyeshadow palettes that are comparable to like Huda Beauty, and I don't think I've ever seen them do anything but Huda Beauty dupes. So yeah, so anyway, these usually retail for about $10 on Amazon.com. I will post the link below for you guys. It is not an affiliate link and this is not a sponsored video. But we do have the Perfect eyeshadow palette, and this one is really comparable to one of the Huda Beauty ones. It's the nude palette that she has, that she just released not too terribly long ago. So we have this one, and then we also have another Beauty Glaze, which also retails for about $9 on Amazon.com. The packaging is super cute, and this one is more of a pastel color scheme, which also reflects the new Huda Beauty large color schemed, you know, pastel palette that she just released. These two, they are $8.99 to $10 depending on where you get them on Amazon. Usually they're about $10, and then Huda Beauties are usually 65 bucks. So we have these two palettes here that we are going to try today, and I just kind of want to give you guys like a first impression of these to let you know like how these work, how they swatch. But anyway, so we're gonna put on my foundation and my face stuff first, and then I will come back with, you know, the rest of the video. Alright everybody, we are back with my foundation face. It's actually a full face of drugstore makeup, and I have a video coming to my channel, so you guys can go check that out when it is there. But we're going to dive into this one. This is the one that looks like the Huda Beauty pastel palette that she just created. And we're going to use this one primarily today because I'm really excited to see it. And then we'll open up this one pretty quick here too. Here we have the pastel palette. So I will give you guys a couple swatches of some of these like glittery. They look glittery in pan, but really they aren't. And there are some mattes in here as well. So there's like, they're not glitter. It's hard to explain. So we'll take Pearl. Whoa. Super creamy. Ooh, very pigmented. Actually, that feels a lot like a Super Shock shadow, like what you find from ColourPop. So then here is, this one's called Golden. This one right here. We'll swatch that one. That one was also really creamy in pan too, and the way it swatches on your arm. Whoa, hello. And then we'll try this one right here. This is a matte shade. Just kind of give you guys an idea, and it's mostly mattes in those like creamy formulas. There's no in between. So there is the matte shade. That's a very beautiful combination of colors. So that kind of gives you an idea of the consistency of this palette. So I'm definitely guessing I'm going to have to take the cream shadows, go in with my finger. I'm probably not going to be able to use a brush of any kind, but we're going to go in with Ivory here. This is like a skin tone color. I'm gonna brush this on my lid really fast. Alright, and then we have Nude, which is this like, obviously nude color, but I'm gonna make this my crease color because this brush is like the perfect size for a crease. So far the mattes, both mattes, they go on really, really well. Pigmented, they're building up really, really well. So they are really, really pigmented mattes, and I think we're just going to layer with this one here. It's called Scarlet, and I'm going to put this kind of like in the middle of the lid, I think. Or maybe just like the outer V. That would be pretty. We're taking some of Nude and we're like blending this with Scarlet. Whoa, that's bright. I'm going to take some of the really pretty, like, creamy colors, and we'll see how this looks. So we're going to take Lilac, which is this really pretty pink color up here. Do this one first. We're going to pat this just on the lid. See how this like actually applies with my finger. I love how I'm using a pastel palette, and I didn't even use the pastels in the palette. Way to go. So I'm just like patting this on my eyelid, and it's like really pigmenting it really well. I don't think that with these cream formula like shadows that you could use a brush. It just wouldn't apply right. I'm going to take Crimson here. I'm just going to add a little bit on the outer part of the eye. Maybe once they dry down you can use a brush, so we'll see how that works. I've definitely never felt a cream formula the way that this one is delivering, like in an eyeshadow palette. So let's see how this all blends together, if it'll blend together. So we're just taking Sunshine here, which is like a bronze color, and I'm patting it right next to, it's like a transition shade between the light pink and the dark pink. It just needs a little bit of something to like even it out. And then I think with some of the excess powder we're just going to do this. So it should like lightly diffuse all of the color. Yeah, that's like beautiful. And then I'm going to take Pearl, and we're going to put this in the inner corner, which I have a cream shadow brush specifically for cream shadow. So this is a flat brush. It's like flaking. So we're going to take this and we're going to pop Pearl in the inner corner just a little bit. It doesn't seem to really be picking up well on the brush. It seems to do better with your finger. So take my pinky. Little inner corner highlight, and then we'll do a little bit up on the brow bone. Yeah, if you take your finger, it doesn't crust. If you take a brush, it like flakes. Pretty. So I just recently finished up my Big Ego mascara. I stopped using it. It was starting to flake in my eyes. I will give you guys like a full update on that. And I'm just going back in with my all-time true favorite. This is the Essence Lash Princess mascara. It's the false effect version, but it is not the waterproof kind. Alright guys, here is the finished look using the Huda Beauty Mysterious Palette. This one is like a dupe for, I said Huda Beauty. This is the final look using the Mysterious Palette from Beauty Glazed. Actually, oops, the eyeshadow look that I did looks a lot like the front of the packaging. Hello. And inside it looks a lot like the Huda Beauty Pastels large palette that she just came out with. So you can buy this on Amazon. And I will be trying out the Perfect one pretty quick here. And again, you can buy this one on Amazon.com as well for $9, between $8 and $10 I should say. It depends on how much they are charging at that point. But this one is a dupe for the like rose gold nude palette. And both of these you can find on Amazon. So far I do really like this palette. I like the creaminess of some of the eyeshadows. I think that they are absolutely stunning, and the mattes blend out really, really well. I honestly wish I would have seen more of a foil finish instead of a cream finish. That's one thing that it is missing, and it is missing some satin. So it's only cream or only a matte formula, and the cream formula only applies with your finger. It does not apply very well with a brush at all. And it does go on absolutely beautiful when you apply it with your fingers, so that is not a downside. I'm just saying it would be kind of nice to be able to have, you know, a little bit of versatility with some of the cream shadows, considering it takes up over half of the eyeshadow palette. But the look that it creates, absolutely stunning, and I am enjoying this palette I'm loving the look that I created with it so far. We'll give you guys an update on both of these, you know, later on my channel, as well as like other updates that are coming, so stay tuned for those, and I will see you guys later. Bye!